come on in. Oh, hey. Sorry, I wasn't really expecting guests. Come on in. My name's Cooper Tannenbaum, and this is my current living situation. Welcome to my parents' basement. Thank you, Reggie and Sally. Let's take a tour. That is where I sleep. And this is where I play with Pong. But the truth is, I'm not much like the other guys. I see films as an art form. Like I'm being transported into a director's mind. I'm a big fan of Fight Club, every Wes Anderson movie, of course, anything that Quentin Tarantino cranks out. You know that one episode of Magic School Bus where they go inside the kid that's eating the olives? That's how I feel every single time that I watch Reservoir Dogs. If you couldn't tell already, I'm a film major. And right now, I'm $50K in debt. But that doesn't mean my hopes are down. If anything, they're all the way up. Because if you've learned anything from Reservoir Dogs, you could die at any moment. Come on. This... Cut it now! Oh my god. This was $4,000. Nope, it's fine, cause I can fix it, just get the... Don't step on that! Don't! This went... It's not going together. Oh, nothing ever goes right. So, what kind of films do you like?
Despicable Me, that kind of thing, Minions.
Despicable Me?
Yeah.
That's your favorite movie. Can't think of another? What's your favorite book? Green Eggs and Ham? One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish? Child. You know, they told me they were sending a door and I just had to change your diaper after we filmed this. That's empty. That's just great. Can't even call myself anymore. Reggie won't buy me anymore until I'm 21. Everything's fine. Everything's fine because I'm talking to a child in my parents' basement. I'm $50K in debt. Jesus. I'm really sorry. I think I'm just a little bit stressed. And I feel like I'm taking it out on you. But the reason I'm really stressed because, I don't think you get it. Like, when you're a visionary like me, the amount of ideas coursing through your brain is almost overstimulating. So, if I lose my temper reasonably, you just kind of got to deal with it, okay? Because I'm like Stanley Kubrick. I'm kind of difficult to work with, but I make art, okay? So, that's what you're getting into. And you signed up for this. So you know what you're getting into. So I don't feel like I have to tell you twice, but just...
Yeah,
really?
I get it.
I swear to God, if you keep pushing my freaking buttons again, I don't know what the hell is your problem. You don't just say that. I get it. No, you don't. You just don't. How much did you pay for your college? Did you even go to college? No, you're a plebeian. Did you stop walking away? What, you scared me? Scared of me? Because you don't know what I'll do?
Jesus Christ.
You don't know what I'll do? Sorry, my OCD. Is that camera on? Out. Get out. I'm not kidding. You get out. Oh my god, you're tripping. That's right, because you're a toddler. You don't know how to walk because your favorite movie is Despicable Me. It doesn't even make any sense. The characters, little green people, The plot? They're just running around, they're doing bad stuff? No. Let me help you with that.
Jesus Christ.
You think I'm not a man? Huh? Is that it? Because I can't pay for my own college education? Because I can't live on campus because I hit a kid? I swung at a child once. And now they won't let me into the dorm rooms. You get out. I'm like Emilio Estevez in the Mighty Ducks, okay? That's where I am right now. Get out.
Jesus Christ. Crazy. What the hell's wrong with people, man? Jesus.
That's the funny thing is that people don't actually realize that this isn't just like I want to make movies. I don't want to make movies. I want to make art because you don't get an artist to draw a children's book, right? I mean, you get them to draw murals because directing it's not just yelling cut in action. That's what people think it is. That's what people think it is. It's not. It's not at all. Directing. Directing it's a sea, and a movie is a sea, and a director's always drowning in it. And every time he reaches for a life vest, the studio slaps his hand and they say, "We're not giving you the title because you swung at a kid." That's what they're saying. They're saying it every time. And then you reach up again for a life raft, and then slaps their hand, and it's your dad this time, and he's saying, "Cooper, I'm not paying for another year for you to go to art camp. You're 20 years old, and everyone else there is 9. That's what it is. It's rejection after rejection. That you try and forget how to read, so you don't have to read the rejection letters, but just backfires and you revert back to a 2nd grade level. And now, before you know it, you're 2 years out of college, and you're sitting back in Miss Corey's 2nd grade class, and she's teaching you how to divide, and you don't know how to divide. And then it hits you that your life, your pathetic, miserable life, would make a great French student film.
Mazapanatati, Mazavana vaisselle. C'est magnifique, des pathétiques, des avatars.
So, I mean, the question that you asked, what's my movie about? I find that such an offensive question as a director, because it's not more so what it's about, it's how's it gonna make you feel? You're not gonna feel anything because your favorite movie is Despicable Me. But a real cinephile, movie lover, for your stupid little brain to understand, cinephile equal movie lover. Hey, eyes on me. What I'm trying to get is a feeling. You should feel depressed when you're leaving my movie. You should contemplate whether your life is worth living. And that's the point of this movie. My life is genuinely so pathetic that I have mild fears that it might not make a great movie. But maybe not being a great movie makes it, in its own right, a great movie. Because modern standards for what a great movie is are not what a great movie really is. Did you know Bad Guys 2 had a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes? Bad Guys 2.
Wow.
You know what Joy X Noel has? 3. Do you know what Joy X Noel is? No, you probably don't because your favorite movie is Despicable Me. I forgot. Sometimes I forget that I'm not talking to a rational adult in this situation. Joy X Noel is a 3-minute shot of a child screaming next to his beheaded mother's corpse.
Et magnifique.
La escargot, hein? the really magnificent thing about those two words, action and cut, is they're essentially the firing gun and the finish line of the race, right? Because you yell, action, and then the actors, they organically race through the scene with ups and downs, like a cross-country course. And right at the end, you can feel it. As a director, you get a feeling when the scene is reaching its natural conclusion. And then you let it go on for another hour. And that's how you get those great, great character bits. Because no one's expecting... Are you still focusing? The camera's not focusing on me. And that's a great angle. Okay, thank you. Just keep it like there, and if you move, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick that camera. You moved. And the great part about those improvised bits is that they really build the audience's connection to the character, because the audience is not gonna care if they don't feel like he was really creating his own character. Oftentimes, with the role, the actor brings just as much to it as the screenwriter does. And the actor gets a half-full glass, and they fill it up with their juices and their bodily fluids and their brain juice and their goop and their glop, and then at the end it's a fully beautiful, fleshed out character. And then at the end, you throw in a twist that they're terrible. And then the audience feels tricked. They loved this guy, and now he's terrible. They hate him. Yeah, shift the camera. Yeah, okay, there we go. And now they hate him, and they feel duped, and they hate the director. But that's what I'm in it for, is the hate. Because that means that they connected with the film on more than just a I liked it level. If I come up to you and I asked, what did you think of this movie? And you said, I liked it, I would genuinely curb stop that person. Because that is such a stupid answer to a wholly complex problem. And a question that I'm posing that you should really take a good 8 days to think of an answer and then get back to me. What you say when I ask you, and I'm gonna ask you after this, what did you think of this movie? You should say, give me your number and I'll text you in over a week. And then I'll say, okay. And when you text me, I won't respond. Because you're not worth my time, because you're seeing the wrong movies. Because you were outside of a local theater. If you're supporting mom and pop theaters, you should die a fiery, painful death. My favorite director? Vogue 73 questions really didn't give you that great questions. Did you make these questions?
Yeah.
That explains it. So, I think it would actually be more of an insight, using your stupid little question, into my character, if I actually, instead of told you what my favorite director was, if I told you what my least favorite director was, which is Martin Scorsese, and it's not because he's Italian. I'm gonna put that out there now. It's not. It's because his movies, Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas, specifically Goodfellas, are... What's the word I'm looking for? Soulless. Because Goodfellas, the entire time, the entire movie, is Ray Liotta narrating, and then just going through being a mafia boss. Here's the thing. Sorry, Marty. Nobody cares about mafia bosses. If you wanted to make it a compelling movie, you would take Ray Liotta and cover him in an abhorrent amount of prosthetics, okay? Until he's a hulking orc monster. And this is because, this is no offense to Italians, I'm not a huge fan of Ray Liotta's face. But you turn him into an orc, and you put him in a suburban town. Okay? Are we gonna be able to continue?
Yeah.
Better, okay. You take Ray Liotta. He's a hulking orc monster. You name him Glob. Alright? And you put Glob in a suburban town full of Russians. And he befriends a small French girl because they're both outcasts. And the French girl's name is Noelle. You see where I'm going with this? And then, at the end of the movie, the huge orc rips off Noelle's mom's head. And we end with a 3-minute shot of Noelle crying next to her beheaded mother's corpse. And that's how you fix Goodfellas. So, this is a little diagram I like to teach all my friends when they ask me, Cooper, what do you do at community college when you're taking your film lessons? And they say it in kind of a condescending tone. So first of all, I leave them on red for 3 days. And then when I come back and I'm ready to talk and I feel like they actually want to know, I show them this. And imagine that this is your leading actor. All right? Now, you'd see, most people would look at this and say, well, it's a puppet. You put your hand in there and he talks. But as a good director, you can't talk for the actor. You can't move for the actor. You have to let him fly on his own. And most of the time, sure, he's gonna fall. But someday, he's gonna rise above. And then he's gonna deliver a monologue or an improv moment in a scene that just, it screams that it fits the character. And then you leave it on the cutting room floor. Because you know what? You're not, hey, don't stop. We're done. Focus on me. Because you're not a conventional director, all right? You're not some sort of like Martin Scorsese. Because you're not going to let the improv in. Because you know that your script that you wrote is better than anything a human could ever make. Because you're not a human being. You are God. I am so lost in this world. Ooh. Tarantino, Kubrick, and Anderson can't help me because they're all on my screen. I'm drunk and washed up like Charlie Sheen. What did I hear on the sound? What did I throw it? I heard everything that I love. Okay, are you gonna keep it there? If you really wanted to make a compelling story, you would make Ray Liotta, and you'd cover him in prosthetics until he's unrecognizable. Because I hate Ray Liotta's face. I really do. And then you'd make him a hulking orc monster in a small suburban town, and he befriends a small French girl named Noelle. And then, what's the word that I'm looking for? Or maybe you should just...
Connor, we're filming.
What an interesting character type that you are, because you're like if a side character had the main character in it. Did you just laugh?
Yeah. Bro, you're not even...
You don't get to laugh! That's not what we're doing here! Get out! Who is in charge of getting me the actor? Who? I want him right now.
Hey, bro.
That would be
My
me.
dad said this role's mine.
Don't touch me!
You get out of here, pal.
Hey!
You need to sit down. Have a seat, boy. Hey, here.
You stop. You knock it off right now.
You're not even a frat. You know who you're messing with. You know who my dad is.
Whoever hired this guy. I want the guy.
Where'd you
right
come
now.
from, man? Where'd you come from? Huh?
Gate. Yeah. You got nothing to say.
Will you excuse me?
Turn that camera off, easy. I don't want this in court.
Guys, I'm talking to a baby. Is there any? No, there's no more in there because we're all out. It was red. So, what kind of films do you like?
Med Despicable Me.
There's Avatar. Et tu?
Li Pepino. Li Pepino. Te poo, te poo, te poo. Sapatapa.
Nah, he ruined.
So,
Yeah, but you gotta like scratch your butt.
okay, can you... So, you asked me... Sorry, wait, actually. Just